Also, a new mom takes her training as a chemical engineer to solve a common problem for parents, finding the perfect durable label to stay on all those bottles and sippy cups. Heather Clements shows us her creation. It's all this morning right here on News Channel 3,
and
live at 9.
That's going to be one all of us moms are going to say, why didn't I?
I know, I can imagine so.
Really, really good. All right. You are going to love this story. Our next guest is a mom who took her training as a chemical engineer to solve a problem very common for parents.
That is, coming up with a durable label so you can label all those things, including bottles and sippy cups. And guess what? She found it. And joining us to talk more about her creation is Heather Clements. Heather, welcome to Live at 9. Good to see you this morning.
Oh, thank you.
This is so brilliant. Because, you know, the thing you don't understand if you haven't dealt with this is that if you put a, you know, everybody thinks, oh, I could label it. It comes off in the diaper bag because it gets all wet and ooky. Am I right?
Exactly.
So tell us the story. 5 years ago, you had a child.
Yeah, 5 years ago, I was working as a chemical engineer for Boeing, and I had my first little one. At that time, it was a really challenging time for me because I was returning to work. She had started daycare. My spouse was a Marine. He was deployed overseas, so I was working full time. And I noticed I was spending a great deal of time relabeling my bottles every night. And I was thinking there's got to be a better way. So I put some of my work experience to work on this one, and I came up with a label that will stay on the entire year the baby's using the bottle.
Incredible. And you can wash it?
It's dishwasher and sterilizer safe.
So Heather, what did some of your friends say? What did some of your family members say? Did they say, wow, why didn't I think of this?
Yeah, it started creating a small buzz at the daycare. A lot of the other moms were asking, where do you get those amazing labels? And we started there, and then all my friends were asking, and I was like, this could be a really successful business because there's such a need out there.
Yeah, absolutely. So where did you take it from there? Did you patent it?
You know, we do have 3 patents that are currently underway. They're not patents yet, so we are working on that. And we also found out that the labels were great for so many other things than bottles. Like you can put them inside the shoes. You can even tag 2 together around a coat. Those coats always get lost at school, and you don't have to iron or sew. So you just take 2 labels, put them around the tag, and you can also label your coat.
So it stays in that easily.
And it's laundry safe.
When you wash it, wow, that's amazing. And what about the shoes? Even the sweat, not that your precious child sweats, mind you, but
you are exactly right. Shoes take a real stomping. They get that direct contact from the foot all day.
Right.
So what we do that's really different is we brand the name into the surface of the label, creating a very permanent marking. And then for shoes, we have a clear cover you put over. That protects the label from all those little hot, sweaty feet.
That's a nice idea. And what about something like the teddy bear that we see there?
Our labels are really great for items you probably couldn't put an iron on. You can't really iron a label onto a teddy bear.
Right.
So you can take the tag and put 2 labels around the tag. And that's probably the most beloved item a child has is that special lovey.
So.
And you can make sure they get it back.
Absolutely. And again, through the washing machine, because it is carried around so much, they get really disgusting.
Exactly.
Through the washing machine, it's cool. You have a website? How can we buy this?
We do. We have a website called appliedlabels.com, and our products are all offered online.
How long did it take you to develop this technology?
Well, I had known about the technology at work. I just had to select the correct materials. So it took about 2 or 3 years of me thinking about it before I started taking action.
Right.
And that would be my advice for anyone else, is to really make sure your idea solves a problem and then take some action. Don't just leave that idea sitting in your head.
Now you have me wondering, Heather, with you being a chemical engineer, are you also kind of working on something else in the back of your mind? You've done this successfully. Is there anything else on the agenda right now?
Oh, there's about 5 of them always going. But the trick is to really pick your best idea and start taking some action on it if you want to do this.
Well, and like you say, solve a problem, build a better mousetrap.
Yes.
I mean, that's the way of entrepreneurs everywhere. So what's it like now? You've quit your job.
Yes, 2 years ago I resigned when I had my second little one, and it's been great. The first year we got a really good response, and this second year has just been outstanding. We also work directly with daycares. So the key is to really deliver a good product to build a successful clientele base, and they just keep reordering every time they get a new group of infants in the room.
Did you ever see yourself years ago maybe even being this business person that you've obviously become?
I did. I was the kid that would mow the lawn or sell the papers. So I know there's other people out there just like that that really want to do this. So if you were that kid that would go the extra mile for a quarter, then this might be for you too.
That's terrific. What a brilliant idea. I
know.
told you we'd be saying, why didn't we think of it?
Absolutely ingenious.
Well, let's give your website real quick so that people can get in touch with you.
Great. It's www.appliedlabels.com.
Okay, there it is.
There it is
Easy
right
to
there.
remember.
Now we got to do this for adults as well.
A little Alex Coleman tag in the
Yeah.
back of your suit.
It can be an issue for me, Heather. So
And that's why we kept them so clean
Yes.
and simply elegant, so that you can use them on college students, things all the way down to the little guys.
Yeah, you don't. That's a good point. You don't have a little teddy bear in the corner of it.
Exactly.
Yeah, Rick probably wouldn't have wanted to go to UT with that in his shirt.
probably not. Probably not.
Yeah, good
All right.
idea. She's a smart
Great
one.
idea indeed. We
All
appreciate
right,
you being
stay
here.
in touch. We will want to feature that next idea right here on Live at 9. Okay?
Oh,
So
great.
you got our numbers.
Okay.